Everyone, Brian Porter here. Welcome to our shop. If you don't know who we are and what we do, really quickly, I'm just going to get that out of the way before we get to today's video topic. We are makers of these and sometimes these guitar pickups and sometimes electric guitars. Today's topic is an interesting one, so I'm going to go put this back on the bench because it's actually going out to a customer today. We're talking about something related to every small business person. If you're in small business, if you're thinking about small business, if you've been in small business for a while, you know it's a challenge. You know that it's a struggle. You know that it's very difficult sometimes, very hard to figure out how to put all the pieces together. In our case, keeping the lights on in the building, paying everyone enough to live in the place that we work, and also to get our products out on time, and paying for things like all this beautiful machinery in here, and then in the other rooms we've got CNC machines, we've got lasers, we've got custom presses, all these things. So if you're in small business and you're in this journey right now, for us, August 2023, in our guitar industry, everything really slowed down. It started to kind of change. There's been a shift in not only the economy, but in the industry, and I'm sure people in other industries that are watching this probably can relate to that as well. So things have just kind of moved and changed, and here we are 15 years into this thing, and it feels like in some ways we're starting over again. We're thinking through, okay, what do we want to do going forward? How do we want to do this business? What kind of things are important? What things are not important? What things do we need to maybe get rid of? Do we need to clean house in some areas with products and services, things like that? So maybe you're in that spot. Maybe you're looking for that extra jolt of motivation. I know many times we've been in that boat of trying to figure out, okay, how do we piece this mess together? Sometimes it feels like a mess. Sometimes you lose the passion, you lose the energy to continue what you're doing. So my encouragement today is simply this: keep going, but focus on the things that really matter. Now that sounds very simple, and you go to all these business advice things, and that's certainly not what I'm trying to do, is 10 steps to feeling better or to better profit or anything like that. All I'm saying is focus on things that matter. Focus on what your motivation is. One, that's going to be what you do, and that's, for us, making guitars, making pickups, why we do it, what we do, why we do it. But then those motivations should mostly not be financial. Now, we have to make money. We have to be able to feed our families. We have to be able to meet payroll, pay insurance, all the things that happen for a small business. But if your motivation is solely money, then sometimes you can veer off of your course where you want to be and where you want to go as a business. So in our case, we really want to inspire guitar players to play more guitar, to play inspired guitar, keep playing their guitars longer, and in some cases maybe not sell a guitar that they already have because they put in a new set of pickups and now it sounds the way they want it. So that's our core motivation, and certainly looking at my family every morning, looking at my employees and saying, well, I've got to keep this thing going for them as well. And that's not necessarily financial. And again, all of it falls in line. You've got to have the money coming in to support those things. But I find that it keeps me grounded. I find that it keeps good perspective, even when things are crazy, when things are tight. I'm thinking about people and I'm thinking about products. And when I get an email from a customer saying, man, I'm so inspired by this new set of pickups. I haven't played guitar this long in a long time. That's why I do what I do. That's why we do what we do here at our business with Porter Pickups. So that's again my encouragement to you. If you're in this sort of stuck vortex of small business, keep going, keep the right motivations in front of you. Sometimes there's going to be things that come into the picture that honestly will be distractions, and for the most part, I think you can identify those things that are distractions in your business. Those might be, in the case of our business last year, those might actually be revenue generating distractions, which is one of the hardest things to let go, is to say, nah, this is actually not fitting with what our business is and what we want our business to be and kind of our overall mission. So my encouragement to you, whether you are in the guitar industry thinking about starting a business or you've been in business a while, this is year 15 for us, and you would think that some things would be smooth by now, and that we've had seasons of very smooth operation. We've had seasons of lean, and we're kind of in this weird in-between right now, is figuring out kind of like making the changes going forward. But my encouragement is to keep going, focus on the right stuff, and remember, you do make a great impact, whether it's your local community, whether it's international. There's a big impact that you may not see on the surface. In our case, we're mostly online. So I don't get to talk to many of our customers like you would be like a local shop or something like that. And so I'm not seeing that all the time. So when people email, I'm like, that was really cool. I really love your products. I love your customer service. I really enjoy hearing from your crew and kind of getting to see inside the shop, that kind of thing. So that keeps me going. That keeps me fired up about doing this. And guitar is fun. I don't not enjoy doing this as a business and as a career, but sometimes as you push that can kind of wear you down. If you are in small business, you know how that feels. You just kind of feel worn out sometimes. So my encouragement today, keep going, keep trying, keep chasing the things you are passionate about, and at the end of the day, it'll work out great.